Hi guys and welcome to Bomb Anime.
It's your girl Ruka.
And Big Boy Sama here, bringing you a wild card, our favourite moments from One Punch Man Season 1.
In no particular order, I would say the subterranean people dream. When Saitama thought that he actually had a decent opponent and he was fighting, we got tricked as well.
Yeah, bro.
Thinking that he finally got his fight that he's been wanting to get, and it turns out to be all a dream. Usually I really hate when a plot ends with it was all a dream, but on this instance, the joke was on Saitama and not on us, the audience.
For me, do you know what I really loved about that moment though? And especially after you see the whole seasons and even up to season 2 or whatever, it was the best fight he's ever had.
It was a dream.
And it was like, bruv, my guy was bleeding, he was out of breath, and he was enjoying it, bruv. I was like, yeah, bruv, the whole time I was like, go on, Saitama, give it to him, you got this. But it was all a dream.
But the worst bit was when he wakes up, it happens for real, and we're like, oh, it was a premonition. And then he does it with one punch.
As usual, you know, One Punch Man in it. Right, so for me, I think one of my favourite moments is where Saitama and Generos were having their fight. Now, obviously, Generos is going, yo, master, it's time. I think I'm ready for you. And Saitama's like, you don't want this smoke, fam. You really don't want it. And Generos is like, yeah, I got this. And I'm not gonna lie, the fight was just choreographed beautifully. It's still one of my favourite fights. And you know what? I like the way it ended as well. Saitama goes, look, it's over. And Generos is like, nah, you said when someone is done. And then he just hit him with that 1-2. I'm not gonna touch you, but it's over flex. Just got me, fam.
Now this is actually my next one as well on my list, although it's not in any kind of order. The Generos v Saitama fight was just bad. I really enjoyed the whole fight and how Generos was like, you're not going all out, you're not really trying, and we ain't leaving here until we fight properly. And then Saitama was like, okay. And like he said, he didn't even touch him, but every single thing behind him was gone. I don't even know how far in distance it was. The whole landscape just disappeared. Nah, if that had hit Generos, that would have been the end forever.
Finish him. Oh, but remember that bit as well in that fight where he was basically fighting and tracking an after image for so many seconds.
Oh my god. It's funny how such a no stakes fight was so amazing.
Bruv, it just went in. For me, the next moment is the Boris fight. Now, it's the finale fight. It's sick. And you see the story of Boris coming all this way to try and get some feeling in his life. And it mirrors the whole Saitama thing, you know, how Saitama's feeling bored, everything is easy to him, blah, blah, blah. And then him and Boris start going at it, and Boris kicks my man to the moon. Saitama nonchalantly, like, throws a stone in the air, looks at the earth, gets ready, and then jumps. He jumps to earth. Listen to how that sounds. He jumped from the moon to the exact place where he got kicked from. That is some crazy stuff, fam. And the end of the Boris fight, Saitama goes, you're a strong opponent. And Boris is like, shut up, fam. You didn't even break a sweat. He was like, I know, but you know.
It was kind of like a little bit of mutual respect there, even though Saitama still knows, you know, I got this.
Serious punch.
It still kind of felt like you got that sense of camaraderie because they do have the same mirrored feelings of being so bored and never having a challenge and looking for something and never ever getting it.
Yep.
So I loved that as well.
Totally a great ending to a great season, to be fair.
I really like this moment because I thought it was quite funny when the Paradises started coming and they made that big gang of bald-headed people and Saitama was like, no, people are gonna think I'm a villain. So he goes out to try and like get rid of them and everyone is getting scared of him because they think he's part of the gang. Even Hammerhead, even he thinks that Saitama wants to be part of the gang. It's just really funny. I like this moment because of the hilarity surrounding it.
To be honest, this is also on my list as well because of one little thing. The flex that Saitama has when he looks at him and goes, hey, that's a move I used to use. That little windmill thing like he's a 2-year-old trying
like
to
a
be
kid, yeah.
Nah, I used to do that. I'm gonna let you live. Think about
I
it.
know.
The flexing of it, I can let you live.
I know.
Because he was there to damage the whole situation. And he was like, nah, you just like me. I'm gonna let you go. And he's like, thank you, sir, thank you. But the flex, Saitama's got flex on this thing, fam.
Another moment as well, it actually happened during that whole Hammerhead thing. It was when he first met Speed of Sound Sonic.
Is it that thing?
But no, it's not. It's not even that thing. It's every interaction he has with Saitama because it's so funny. The thing that makes it so funny is that Speed of Sound Sonic actually is looking at him as some kind of rival, as something that he can reach, like something that he can go away and train and reach. But it's never going to happen. It's like one of the most ridiculous rivalries I've ever seen in anime. Like, it's not one.
Let it go, fam. Let it go.
Just go home and eat your food.
Fam, to be honest, my next moment is that it's a Speed of Sound Sonic bit as well. So Saitama and him have that first interaction. Speed of Sound is speaking, yeah, I got this, don't worry, I got this. And Saitama just leaves his hand there in the fish.
Oh God, when he hit his...
Bruv, as a dude, I felt every single bit of it.
His whole body shook.
They slowed the camera down, bro. They slowed it down and I was thinking, nah, fam. I know that feeling. His stomach is cramping up. His back is hurting, bruv. Nah. I was like, nah.
Is it really that serious?
Bruv, I mean,
your
obviously.
back is hurting?
Bruv,
Your back?
Look, I know you lot got childbirth and stuff, but you lot don't know the pain of getting hit.
Oh yeah, you guys are the real heroes.
Yeah, bruv.
Oh my God.
It's important. It's important. Listen, it's important. Don't look at me like that.
Self-proclaimed.
Look, guys, leave it in the comment if you've ever felt what Speed of Sound felt.
I don't think anyone has felt what Speed of Sound felt.
He didn't even...
Saitama just rested his fist.
He didn't even push any punch, man. He didn't even square up to him. He just had his hand there. Whoops. He just like, whoops.
So another moment for me, which is actually my final moment, is when Saitama became only C rank. And at first I was thinking, how the hell did he get such a low score? Because I was expecting him to like immediately get S rank. And it turns out that it was because of his written portion. Even though he broke every record of everything.
I agree. It's a travesty, really.
It was a mess. Like, how can they let that happen?
It kind of hurts my soul that someone so special, and I mean special in both ways.
Oh no.
He's special?
In what ways? You said 2 ways?
Yeah, you know.
No.
He's super strong.
Yeah.
And he's bold. So yes, SJW, I dare you, come at me, innit? I didn't say nothing wrong. But yeah, someone so special, like, he can't get past the C rank, even though he would duppy every man on the whole, like, S rank and below, including King.
I lied. That is not my final moment.
You liar.
I'm so sorry. I just remembered one more moment.
Yeah, Ruka lied to you guys.
I apologize, but go on, your moment.
Okay, so my next moment is against the Sea King, and it has nothing to do with Saitama for once. It's about Speed of Sound Sonic when he's fighting the Sea King, and he's dodging, he's weaving, his attack, there's no attacks because obviously he has no weapons on him because for some reason he can't perform without any enhancements in it. So he's
shots fired.
Obviously he's dodging, he's weaving, and then it starts raining, and now obviously he's the Sea King, so he needs the water in order to actually be strong. And so Sea King catches him, and he's ghost. Speed of Sonic is just ghost, he's gone. And for me, that was the start of the build-up to the finale of the Sea King, and I really liked the way that they brought the anticipation, but we all knew how it's going to end, and you don't know how it ends. One Punch Man, innit? I
actually really like Sonic. I think he's a really great character. I love how he keeps coming up. They use him really well. So yes, that moment, I think the Sea King arc kind of was
fire.
A really good arc. Mine has to do with it as well, but it's actually what happened afterwards. The fact that even after everything that Saitama did for everyone. Everyone turned around and called him a fraud and said, you know, like, oh, you didn't really do anything. And he even went with it and was like, yeah, you know, the other heroes softened him up for me. That's the only reason why I was able to do it. And that was like a emotional moment. I felt so bad for Saitama because all he really wants is to be a hero. He wants to be liked. And they just did him so nasty. And he's still fighting for them. That actually got me. That moment got me.
And it really gets in your feels when you realize that if it wasn't for Saitama, there'll be no Heroes Association.
For real, he is the one who even started it by saving that butt chin, bull chin. What the hell was that chin?
Butt chin boy.
Like 2 melons.
Melons, it wasn't that
dangly
big.
Bull sacks.
Might as well have said that from the start, Rooks.
But they are nasty. That chin is nasty.
So my final moment, I think it's the final moment, is when Carnage Kabuto was in the ring with Saitama, basically. And he came in for the charge, and Saitama must have given him this look. And with that look, he turned around and said, no, I'm going to be dead if I attacked him right then. That right there was when you knew Saitama was going to punch him.
I think as soon as you see him on screen, you know he's going to punch someone. Like, someone's getting punched.
And it was deep as well, because my guy was like, I'm the best, I'm the strongest, I'm the this, I'm the that. And then Saitama literally in his whole head during the whole fight, while he's getting slapped about, is saying, I swear there's a cell lad. Surely there's a cell lad. If he's going to be enraged for a week, that means I've missed the sale. Like, literally the whole time he's thinking about getting the sale, because you know my guy Saitama is frugal, isn't he? Very, very frugal. Probably because he's broke. But I'm just saying the juxtaposition between like bloodthirst and thinking about a cell as if he is nothing to him, and the fact that he's an insect as well, just masterpiece.
But aren't most of the monsters like insects?
No, I get it, but this one was just like, you know when you're about to hit a fly and it just swerves out the way, because obviously that's how this fight was to me.
So that is our roundup of our favorite moments from One Punch Man Season 1. Why don't you let us know in the comments what your favorite moments were?
Do you think we missed anything out? Yeah, so obviously hit us up on Instagram if you can't get us here. We'll love to read your comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Peace.